You ready?
It's now time for The Blend Show. The Blend Show. With your hosts, the DMV Princess, Nika Ray, Bootsy Vegas, and DJ D Money.
Turn your radio up. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Turn your radio up, homie. Listen to this. Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. You turn your radio up, cuz. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Turn your radio up, cuz. Listen to this. Listen to this. Here we go. Hey, they need crank. They need a dog crank. Listen to this, yo. Listen to this. Come on. Hey, they need crank. They need a dog crank. Here we go. DMV. Go girl worldwide. Hey, turn your radio up. It's the blend. It's the blend. The money need to rate Bootsy Vegas at it again. Turn your radio up. It's the blend. It's the blend. The money need to rate Bootsy Vegas at it again. Turn your radio up. It's the blend. It's the blend. Chicka, damn McLovin. Oh yeah. Come on. DT's on. DJ D Money. Monday and Wednesday, 6 to 10. Chicka, Princess.
Leather of the alphabet.
Turn your radio up. It's the blend. It's the blend. The money Nika Ray Bootsy Vegas at it again. Turn your radio up. It's the blend. It's the blend. The money Nika Ray Bootsy Vegas at it again. Turn your radio up. It's the blend. It's the blend. The money Nika Ray Bootsy Vegas at it again. Turn your radio up. It's the blend. It's the blend. The money Nika Ray Bootsy Vegas at it again. Turn your radio up.
And we're here. Yeah. Not doing that. Hey, it is the Blend Show. And
it's me. You know who it is. It's time to get it. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, and don't forget about DJ Bumblebee. He'll be coming your way soon.
hey, it's the Blend Show, man. It's another Wednesday. It is a Chi-Town windy Wednesday here at the DMV. I'm your man, DJ D Money. Of course, that is the beautiful one, Miss Nika Ray.
Oh, yes.
And this is how we getting it in. Hey, it is a windy Wednesday here in the DMV. I ain't playing, man. I think my yard blew away. That's how windy it's been.
Hold your wives, hold your kids, hold your wigs, okay? Because the wind is out there.
Yeah, it is, man. But it's a great day to be on this side of the topsoil. And how's your week been, Nika Ray?
Busy. I feel like I've been out everywhere. I've actually been to a couple of restaurants. I've been still continuing to
spread your wings again.
I know, just a little bit. Yeah, I know I was real nervous to get out the house, but just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit though. Aside from that, I've just been still working on the house stuff and getting that together. And Taco Tuesday coming soon.
Okay, all right. That's what's up, man.
How about you, D-Money?
My week has been work filled, grinding hard, you know what I'm saying, putting in them double digit hours like every day, all day, you know what I'm saying? Yard, then you got to do your yard work. What else? Something else happened this week. Oh, shout out to Diamond Lounge, good BYB and UCB on a Sunday night. No days off for me. You know what I'm saying? Had to get it in. And yeah, that's what it is, man. Shout out to my camp. The second run is still going. Yeah. I think we're in Strive right now, though. We got a nice project coming. Hint. Mm-hmm. You've been catching them singles. Now the project is coming. Hint. The pieces are falling together. So, yeah, that's what it is, man. That's how it's going to be. other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, and we got a good one tonight. We
Yes,
have
we
a good
do.
one
Yes,
tonight.
we do.
In case you haven't been following the Blend Show, I don't know what you are doing, but make sure you follow the Blend Show on all social media. Follow myself like right there, and follow Nika Ray like right there. And tonight we have the one and only Miss Pam Ward coming through tonight. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Vocalist extraordinaire. We are going to get into her history, her story, from the alpha to the present. We're gonna find out what's been popping with a lot of people say Pammy Pam, you know what I'm talking about. So we definitely gonna get that popping. And make sure you tell a friend, man, share this, tell them come over because it's gonna be a good one. You hear me? Yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
Absolutely.
Um,
Shout out to our friends over at Life. I've actually went to the store twice in the past week. I was there
okay.
Thursday,
All
and
right,
I
you
was there
seen the
on
new spring
Saturday.
line then?
I have seen the new spring line. It was not on the sales floor as of yet, but yes, I have seen it. So the girls line, you guys might want to get up on that real early, real quick. You should get your dibs in because I'm sure it'll be gone before you know it. So
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying,
it's
get y'all up on game.
yeah, it's a lot coming out. Don't forget, it is still on right now. May 1st, grand opening.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
Clarksburg Outlet Stores in Mo County, straight out 270. You already know. We want you to definitely come on out, holler at your boy. I am scheduled to be in the store. I want to meet each and every one of you. So all my Fredericks, all my Gaithersburg, all that, everybody out Mo County. And come straight on out 270. Let's take a nice ride. It's a Saturday. Come on out and hang out with us. Grand opening. We got a lot of surprises. We got music in the building. We have little competitions in the building that's scheduled to go down
Mm-hmm.
as of right now. So yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Oh, definitely want to before I forget, shout out to Mochella. I guess it was Mochella. They were uptown, like at the beginning of Uptown. They was out in front of the Howard Theater. I'm trying to think what band was it. Was it Ambition Band?
That I'm not sure, but I can find out. But
Yeah, I
as
think it
far as the
was.
Mochella, definitely shout out to them. They have another Mochella going down in Atlanta this Saturday. This Saturday, they are taking the U.S. by storm. We always have it in D.C. and we had it recently out in L.A. Now we're hitting Atlanta. Who knows what's going to be next?
Oh,
Look out
Mochella
for a
going to
city
the
near you.
ATL.
Yes, this
Oh,
Saturday. This
oh my
Saturday.
goodness.
And you know it's gonna be lit, especially with everything that's going on in the world. Just know it's going down for
Yeah.
sure.
So, all right, that's what's up.
They
That's what's
working.
up. Yeah, they are. They are. So shout out to them. Definitely want to give them their props for definitely doing what they do. As we told you, on the air, and we tell you on the air. The Blend Show is behind you. Um, if you ever need the Blend Show, we travel.
We
Weekends we
do.
travel. We're here. So don't think we can't get in there. Don't think we
Don't
can't
worry.
turn up.
You can get just me and D Money. It's fine. You know, Bootsy Vegas, we can give him the pink slip like we doing right now. It's definitely fine. It's A-OK. You don't have to have him. You don't have to worry about that.
So make sure you follow that Mochella. It's big G.
Mochella.
Definitely want to show some love in the building before we get started. Our man can't even call him Fat Doc no more. We just gotta call him Doc from the Black
Yeah.
Passion Experience. We gotta drop the Fat Doc part because he done slimmed down, and him and his beautiful wife celebrating 14 years.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So who said it can't be
Black
done?
love. Black
Yeah, so
love.
shout out. That is family right there. So I definitely, want to take a minute and acknowledge that accomplishment because a lot of people, they say that it can't be done with our people these days. And they are definitely showing you that it can be. So congratulations to them. That's how we're gonna get it in.
Absolutely.
All right. I guess we can we can get into some music or shout out to the juries in Minnesota.
Hey, listen.
Keeping the law real. I'm gonna say it, for keeping the law real. Yes. Now that ain't even a start to me. That just got us in the ballpark. Because we were like 0-4, I last counted, versus videos.
It's sad that there wasn't a doubt, that we have to worry about what the outcome is going to be. Like, it's not like it's a blatant, like we had to have a trial for something we physically saw happen multiple times. It's all over the world. But it was, I don't know if you want to call it a start, but we definitely have some more work to do. But I think it definitely was an example of what's to come. So they need to be on the lookout. And I'm pretty sure those lawyers are definitely about to be booked and busy. You dig?
Oh yeah. Well, the governor, he stepped in and took it from a regular prosecutor and gave it to the head honcho.
Absolutely.
If you remember the case, they took the regular prosecutor, the everyday dude off, gave it to the head honcho, was like, hey, look, go in there and get this one for us. So shout out to that whole team. Yeah. Definitely. And rest in peace and to Mr. Floyd, and prayers for the family and all that good stuff. Absolutely. I can't imagine what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So and the thing about it is the moms and the girlfriends, they went right up the road to the other situation in Minnesota. So hey, people of the blue and white, be on guard, because we ain't standing down now. We done smelled victory one time. We coming now. We know it can be done. And I don't think no jury wants to be the one that stops the flow when you see what you see, as the lawyer said, when you see what you see. So all right. Well,
shout out to everybody that took the stand and gave their honest verbiage to let us know, like, this is what happened, no matter what the lawyer tried to ask you multiple questions or ask you the same question different ways to get you to try to slip up. And
stand on your stance. Just
unwavering. Like, no, this is what happened. This is what it was, and that is what happened. So,
and I'm sorry, I don't recall the young lady's name, but shout out to the young lady that whipped her phone out. I mean, if you're gonna go live, that's when you go live. And she held that phone right there, because without her, this thing definitely could have went a different way. So shout out to her, and salute to her. She is a hero in my book. She is a hero. So all right, well, all the governors, man, Bowser, stand down, send the National Guards back home. We all right, let them go back to their fam, and we don't need them right now. Loosen my city up. It's a little tight in Washington, D.C. right now.
Okay.
So loosen my city up. And before we get started, I just want to say this, and we're going to definitely get into music. We're not going to talk you to death. I want to say this to an individual who I know be in the bushes. And if he's not in the bushes, you make sure somebody tell him. Let me excuse me, Nika Ray. I ain't going off. I'm just going to say this.
I was trying to do the Homer Simpson. You know how he back up in the bushes?
Mr. Joe Jackson, Go Ventures, D-Money got love for you, champ. Yeah, that's from me. D-Money has love for you, my brother. Ain't got nothing against you, man. We in the club, all right? It's official. I stamped that. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth, all right? Now get your morning J on, and I'll see you on the flip side. All right, yeah, I wanted to get that off. I ain't want a third party. I wanted it straight from me. All right, respect. All right, so let's go ahead and get some music popping.
We're gonna get a 20-minute workout.
Huh?
So we're gonna get a 20-minute workout.
No, I don't know about 20 minutes, because we do got a guest coming up. So it is all about Miss Pam Ward tonight. Make sure you tell somebody to come on through. And this is the Blend Show with Nika Ray and your man DJ D Money. Let's go ahead and get some clothes off. That's how I'm feeling. Let's go. It's the Blend Wednesday night action. What's up? What's up? It is a Wednesday night here in the DMV. Washington, D.C., D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. You already know how the Blend gets it in, man. Make sure you share this feed. Let somebody know we got one tonight. Let's go. Leak, what's up? Chi-Town, what's up? One more time, Wink. Once again, man, it is a Wednesday night. It is the Blend Show. Your man DJ D Money on the spinners. Shout out to all my DJs too. I be seeing y'all out there. Make sure you like this. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. You know what I'm talking about?
We got woman friend.
Let's go.
Bonnie too.
Southside.
You know where Bama Beach creeping through. We're going to Rock, rock, rock.
Shout out to my man BU. KC, what's up?
The Kidland crew be creeping through. We're going to We in the Barra. My man Baker. Come on with
Shout out to the South Side. Shout out to Big Brother Miles. You're doing big things, y'all. Got that documentary in full effect. You got to get Miles on the Blend Show. You know what I'm talking about?
That is a go-go, y'all.
The whole thing show we gonna get on. Let's go. Come on. work now. Once again, each and every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, that's how we come at you, The Blend Show. We putting it down tonight. We got special guest, Miss Pam Ward, in the building with us. Vocalist extraordinaire. Make sure you tell somebody to tell somebody, man, how she getting it in with us tonight, all right? Let's get it in. Columbia, South Carolina, checking in. What's up, South Carolina? Shout out to all my Aries that put it down. Y'all had a hell of a month. It is tar season now. What you gonna do? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Switching over. Let's go.
For the ladies, y'all.
Mia, what's up? Let's get it. Y'all sing it one time. Once again, it is me, your man, DJ D Money. Put the music in your ear on this Monday, Wednesday. Make sure you tell somebody, come on through, man. We're gonna have a good time tonight. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You are listening to the authentic sounds of go-go. Authentic sounds of go-go, that is. Broadcasting from the official Go-Go Central headquarters, Washington, D.C. Thanks to Godfather Go-Go, the late great Mr. Chuck Brown.
Where you at, Lima? Working our way through the happy hour set, y'all.
Tell them FM stations to do it like we do it.
Wednesday night, right back here, spread the word, baby.
Tell them to do it like we do it. We are making DMV radio what it was meant to be. It's the Blend Show.
What's
Nika
up,
Ray,
Tony?
Bootsy Vegas,
Happy birthday,
and me, your man DJ D Money. Enjoy the ride. XM, what's up? Sirius Radio, what's up? Blend Show. That's how we getting it in.
Yeah. Also, my baby Sweet Samara says she wants to.
What's up, Thomas? My Uptown Petworth alumni brother, what's happening?
What you say, Keisha? It's your birthday. That's what you were saying, Shazzy. Hey, give me the top, hey, give me the top, hey, come on.
This is how I look with my makeup.
All right.
No problem, it's said down low. My hair ain't never come down to my shoulders, and it might not grow. But I'm clever.
All right.
When I'm close to rise, I'm clever.
What's up, B?
And I really want to grow. Why not the everlasting love? Yeah. See, I got a little pop in my belly.
All right.
And nowadays I figure it's so fly. It ain't cost nothing but $7. But I make it fly. And I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm clever.
Once again, man, it is the Blend Show right here. You can catch us live and direct on theblendshow.com, like right now, uninterrupted. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
And I really want to grow. Why not the everlasting love?
Hold on.
What's up, listen? You said sexy lady. Yo, always got that in the chamber. Yo, always got that in the chamber.
Tell me that you feel alright. Yeah.
Wait a minute, smoke.
Once again, welcome to Chi-Town style Windy Wednesday, right here in the DMV, man. Yeah, it's your man DJ D Money, always giving you brand new music, classics, futuristic, all that good stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
This is how I look with my makeup.
I puts the gumbo of go-go together.
Come
You just enjoy the ride. All right?
My hair ain't never come down to my shoulders, and it might not grow.
All right.
But I'm clever.
Yeah.
I'm about to put something brand new in your ear.
Yeah.
I want to put something brand new in your ear. You know how I do.
One more, baby.
This is from that Hitmaker camp. G Will, what's up?
Enemies, they look up in. Them not for life, cause I know all them
If not because yeah, tell me the place I go get today. Which in my eye don't see no replay. So I'm down on my knees and I thank God for my enemies. And oh no.
This is a DJ D Money exclusive.
Standing in the boy keep grinding and I know they're minding. I pray for better days.
Brand music from that Hitmaker squad. What's up, Jeff?
Let's go, my haters, gonna show you exactly what you done. I wanna thank you, because you're the reason why I won. No struggle, no progress. Remember that, no struggle, no progress. You want my music in the offset, you're a part in the process. God bless. Let's go, my haters, gonna show you exactly what you done. I wanna thank you, because you're the reason why I won. No struggle, no progress.
Uh-oh.
No struggle, no
I think Jeff might have one here.
Y'all straight from a damn fall. To the L, now stand tall. Never gave up, kept my head up. Couldn't let myself fall. Now I'm the bully with the ball. Won't stop until we have it all. Done with all the rip-rap.
Y'all let Hitmaker Jeff know D Money got him in the blend tonight.
Respect, I will put you in check. Got me a spot full of sun and moon. Ecliptic with it, put your ass.
That's right.
Those who don't feel me, will feel me soon. Something like
Appreciate that, Eric. Let him know.
You are whatever you choose to consume. I am so butterfly out the cocoon.
No man dinga kitega. He
done took this thing overseas. I support them moves. If you pushing our music like that, I'ma play it. Let's go.
Let's go, my haters. Gonna show you exactly what you done. I wanna thank you, because you're the reason why I won. No struggle, no progress. Remember that, no struggle, no progress. You want my music in the offset, you're a pawn in the process. God bless. Let's go, my haters. Gonna show you exactly what you done. I wanna thank you, because you're the reason why.
What's up, Jeff?
No progress. Remember that, no struggle, no progress.
Hey, they can hate all they want, man. You put that music in like this right here. From DC to Africa. D Money got it inside the Blend Show tonight. I'm blessed. Let's go.
Praying the hating gon' stop. Sometimes I think that the Lord don't want to hit me, so I'ma keep stunting on niggas. Hop off my job, know that they want me to fly, so I'ma come break up your fly. I'm breaking bread with the people that's grateful for just what they got. But we on top.
Hey, that is brand new music right there from my man Hitmaker Jeff. It's called I'm Blessed. Hey, from the counties of the DMV to the shores of the motherland. That's how he get it in, man. Shout out to him, man, for that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, D Money got you. You got music. It's cranking. You think it's cranking? Bring it to the blend. I'm not gonna make the decision, but that one right there, I let Bootsy Vegas make the call on that. Bootsy Vegas, welcome to the show, homeboy.
And we're blessed.
It's official. It's official.
Hey! What's up, y'all?
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
whatever that last song was, that was banging.
It's called I'm Blessed. That's from Jeff, Hitmaker Jeff.
Hey, you got one, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's 2 weeks in a row. You didn't put us on to something, D Money.
Yeah, that joint right there. I don't even know how to pronounce the artist's name, but they are literally from the motherland. So you know how the pronunciation can be. But I'm gonna get it before we get up out of here.
Okay, pronunciation. I got you. No problem.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, I mean, just because you sit behind home plate and yell at the stars like you really know them, I'm just saying. I don't know who. Nika Ray, I don't know who he sold his soul to, but he's been in that seat for 3 games. I think he got a connection.
Shout out to Paxton Baker, the minority owner, and former role manager, assistant manager for Earthwood and 5. I guess something paid off.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you.
What's that?
Let me tell you, I couldn't afford $1,800 seats, bro. I may got a little money, but I can't afford no $1,800 behind home plate seats. Trust and believe that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, man, glad to see you and the little one enjoying that, and he's experiencing such things. Thought maybe you took hooky since the fans are back in the phone booth tonight, but I guess you ain't got that much pull.
Well, we might got to call Darren X as much as he supports the Blend Show, we might just got to call him and do a live broadcast between him, Britt, and DJ Heat. We might can do something, but no, I'm not down there.
Shout out to DJ Heat. She's getting a lot of accolades, and I think it's this Friday. She got a brand new single that she produced coming out this Friday, so I'll have that next week.
Shout out to my McKinley Tech classmate.
Man, look,
DJ
McKinley
Heat.
Tech doesn't even exist.
He is
anymore.
so cool. Like, that's the homie. He is definitely the homie. The homie. She's definitely approachable. She be wanting music. So anybody that feel like they may be a little bit reserved, don't send in music to certain people because you might feel like, oh, they ain't gonna play it, they ain't gonna listen to it. She does. So yeah,
that's the one you need to get it to. I mean, if you playing it in the phone booth.
I'm just saying, you just never know. I mean, because I will say this: there was a moment we talked during I think it was like right during the Christmas season, and she was like, "Yo, no bands are putting out music for Christmas." I was like, "Wait, hold on." Emailed her immediately.
Oh, you lit her up. Okay, you gets it.
I let her know.
Your email
she was very appreciative. You know, I had to let her know. I mean, it's music out there.
Yeah.
And even the song that you just played definitely was fire. Keep that in rotation. I love the mixture of it and how it just combined different sounds, but it was still go-go. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I respect that. So shout out to Jeff.
Maybe we can bring Jeff on for a segment. I'm gonna reach out to
absolutely.
him, and he can talk about it. Maybe he can bring the young man and the young lady on that was rapping and singing, you know, the artists of the song. But yeah, I like that one. You will hear that one often inside the D Money music mix.
And look, D Money, and if you do make that happen, we would officially become the internationally blend show.
Well, I'm definitely gonna reach out to him and see what he can do. And yeah, that's how the blend gets down. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shout out to hi Bootsy. Shout out to Miss Garcia who's in the chat. She put "sexy lady" 3 times, and you didn't have it sexy 3 times.
I had it already for. I had it already for. That's stay in the chambers. All you got to do is say that one. You know.
She put it out there as soon as you start playing. She's like, okay, maybe he didn't see my comment. She put it again.
I
acknowledge it. But she put it again.
I just don't be wanting to be as biased as people, you know, think I am and just play.
I mean, but you got to honor the request.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got you on the music mix. I got you straight off the
bat. Okay.
Shout out to all the new faces that were tuned in today. So Miss Garcia, Mia, who else was in it? Naisha. So a couple of new faces. So shout out to y'all for tuning into us and welcome. Share the feed. Tell your friend to tell a friend to blend on in. Shout out to Howard and Chris and our boy Thomas A. Ellis,
who just released a book called Crank Notes.
Right. I did see that.
We got to get our man on here. Shout out to Thomas Sayers Ellis, who has the most amazing go-go story ever. He's probably the only person that played in the go-go band that went to Harvard. So that right there alone, he should be in the Blend Show.
I mean, and he was smart enough. He's an uptown. He had that uptown crank going. The Petworth band. Just don't say no band. Acknowledge that band. And actually, they got a brand new single out.
Petworth?
Yes. They got they brought some of the original members back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not all of them, but some of them back, and they did a little something. So, yeah.
Hi, Nika.
Hi, Bootsy. Shout out to our family, Killer Cow. He's tuned in as well. Appreciate the
love. Hi, Nika. I like your eyebrows.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
She got a gun there. You know.
I mean, you really wanted to make it known that you wanted to speak to me. I said hi to you the first time you said hi to me. You could have spoke if you were on time.
Yeah, we did this already. We did this. We keep moving
forward. We already did this. We already did the acknowledgments. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Bootsy.
You do. I'm not gonna speak no more, so don't worry about it, man.
Wow.
Anyway. Yes.
So let me ask you before our guest is here.
Yes, she's ready.
Okay. All right.
She's ready.
I'm not going to ask Bootsy Vegas. I'm gonna let him go ahead and introduce our guest.
No, I'm gonna let y'all do it. I'm a little late, and I love when Nika does it because you know what I mean. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage is an amazing vocalist, fantastic vocalist. She has many accolades, many awards. Long tenured vocalist in the DMV area. Her story is amazing. To the Blend Show for the first time ever. This is her first time, right? Oh, I wasn't here.
It
The
was,
second,
but okay.
second time to the Blend. Pam Ward, the first time working it. Pam, you looking like you're fired. You looking like you're fired today, baby. This is great.
Well, I hope that's a good thing.
Yeah, oh, man. Okay, Pam. You know.
I mean,
looking like
it's special. I haven't been here in years, so I was like, okay, I got to look like a little something.
Yeah, because we definitely had guests come on here look like anything. What up, Nika? Anyway, it is the Blend Show. Shout out to the Blend Show. The Blend Show.
The hate is real.
Yes.
The hate is real.
Pam, welcome, Pam.
How are you?
Hey, beautiful. How are you? Hey,
Yes.
what up, man?
Listen, Pam, you look amazing. I love she got the accent in red right there going on with the lighting. I'm loving it. I'm all here for it.
Look, I was
Okay.
trying to fix my light the whole time.
Okay. So where you at in jail, Pam? Because you look incarcerated.
No. I'm in my car actually. I talking to D-Money, and I have rehearsal tonight. So I just made myself available while I'm here, and then I can just step into rehearsal after I finish.
Okay, well that's interesting because you must not be a true diva because true go-go divas don't even go to rehearsal. So that says a lot about you within itself. Is that you actually went to rehearsal? I thought you'd be like everybody else and show up at the show and get to give you a list. So this is great.
No, we don't do that.
Absolutely. We meeting who? Because I don't know what band this is you're talking about.
This tonight is a rehearsal for Push Play.
Okay, and so that has been a new situation. I know that's a great place probably to start. Congratulations on that. I guess this is the unretirement of Donnell Floyd. Is that what this is?
So Donnell Floyd retired from go-go, but not from music.
Oh, okay. So is go-go music? I may be confused on that. So
it's not go-go.
Okay, but is go-go music?
R&B.
Okay.
Oh, go-go is music. Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry. Yeah, go-go is music.
Yeah, I was showing shots.
You retired from go-go music, not music entirely. That's what I mean.
Okay, so you guys play no go-go at all, like none.
Like R&B.
Wow. How long do you think that's gonna last? That situation. How long do you think Donnell Floyd can sit there playing saxophone? People coming in every day. These 25, 30 years worth of hits, and you think he can actually have the discipline not to do it? How long do you think that's gonna last?
No, this was a conscious decision for him. This is what he wanted to do. Yes, we do have the fans that come in and they want Donnell to put on the headband and
bandana, yeah.
But no, we got the restraints on and we're restraining ourselves.
Wow. So if I had to give you a wager, do you think 6 more months, 8 more months, maybe he may venture off into that a little bit, or he's going to strictly stay on this R&B thing?
I think he's going to stay on the R&B thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It was his decision. This was his baby. This was something that he put together. He called folks, he called me and had a conversation with me and said that that's what this is. He retired from go-go and, he wanted to do something else, but this was his vision and his baby.
Mm-hmm. Like the last band he was in. That was his vision. But anyway, let's go back and have this great, amazing conversation. No. I mean, I get it. Everybody has a vision. You know what I mean? Heck, tomorrow I may wake up and want to join a new podcast. Who knows? You know what I mean? And I'm going to be like, yeah, this is my vision. I'm going to do something different.
Anyway, D-Money, what you were saying? I think something happened to his mic.
Yeah, something like that. So Pam, we want to let the people know that have no idea of who Pammy Pam is, as they say on the streets of music. Tell us, how did you get into this? Where did it all started? All that good stuff right there.
So like many in church, I was a girl that grew up in church, singing in the choir, singing in choirs in the schools that I went to DC public schools, singing in choirs at schools, making groups with friends and things like that. And then as far as go-go, I came into it a little bit late. Some Let It Flow needed a vocalist. I think Miss Adia was their vocalist previous. to me.
Okay.
And they were a fairly new band at that time. I think they were only together for about a year before I came in there. And one of my friends who was a bass player for Listen, Lawrence Farmer,
Okay.
was also playing with Let It Flow. He called me and said, "Hey, what are you doing? Do you want to, come try out, sing for us?" And I was like, "Well, sure. Why not?" So I did that. At that time, they were playing every Thursday at the Meeting Place downtown. So my audition was to sing that night for the show. And it went pretty well. And Malik, who is the manager and owner of the band, said, "Oh, yeah, you staying." So I've been there ever since.
Wow.
So okay.
September 2007.
Okay, so my question is, and maybe I may be confused. So you were never in Soundproof, the band Soundproof, or
No.
that was something else? Okay, I don't know why I used to confuse you with the. Oh my God, I feel so bad right now. So
You
I
probably confused me with Lady K. People do
mhm,
that with Karen Lynette. She was in Soundproof, but
okay,
she also did Let It Flow with me.
okay. Please forgive me. I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol. You got to forgive me on that one, because I
Yesterday
always
was 420.
yes it was. But I always felt like I had always been seeing you around. I don't know why. I felt like I've known you. But so what high school did you go to? Like I know you went to DC Public
I'm
School.
a Coolidge Coat, baby.
Oh,
Uptown.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry
Don't
to hear
be.
that. Oh
You could
wow.
be.
I'm not gonna hate on Coolidge because it is uptown, but one thing
Uptown.
for sure, it is not McKinley. You hear that?
That's a fact. It damn sure ain't McKinley Tech. No question.
Please.
It ain't.
You know,
And
I moved just before that. That would have been my neighborhood school, but then I moved further uptown. So yeah.
Good choice. Good choice.
well,
Good choice.
at least you was with us in spirit. So, do you remember the first time you ever got up and sung in front of people? Like, can you remember actually when this whole vocalist, you singing, this journey started?
I have to say, shoot, my mother said I've been doing it since I was a little girl on the Metro bus, singing for folks, and I used
Really?
to sing for family. I would go put on my grandmother's wigs and take a brush and sing. So this
Oh
is
wow.
Home videos, mom. Let them
She
go.
she was
Let them
on
go.
her Tyrese singing on the bus.
Oh my God!
right.
Oh,
So other than that, it's just been like at school, in school programs. I was not singing lead. I was afraid to, but I was always grouped with my friends in gospel groups, in R&B groups. Friends who could sing. For some reason, the Lord always put people in my life who were, musically inclined or could sing, and we would form groups and do that. So I would say school,
mhm.
singing with the DC Youth Choir.
Oh
I did things.
wow!
Yeah, I did that. And then it just kept happening. And ironically, I was singing at karaoke one night,
Oh,
and that person who was the DJ for the karaoke decided to encourage me to get up and sing. And like I said, I never liked singing lead. I always loved being in a group, being in the background. I was too afraid to sing lead, but they encouraged me, pushed me, and I start seeing that, people were receptive. So it just became a thing.
So
Wow!
did you have any vocal training or anything at all, or this was just a
I
natural?
No, this is natural. No formal vocal training in the gospel choir in school. You get some tips from your music teacher, throughout life or in church, things like that. But no formal.
Yeah, because definitely in them choirs in DC public schools, it's whoever want to come, you can just go ahead and join, and they'll just figure it out. That's definitely how McKinley Tech was. So who were the people that you emulated growing up? Who were your vocalists or your favorite singers when you
Um,
first started singing?
yeah, I'm an old school girl. My mother had me listening to like funk and R&B.
Mm.
So the folks that I listened to that I really gravitated towards were Tina Marie and Patti LaBelle and Shaka
Mm.
Khan, people like
Wow.
that. Yeah,
okay.
If you had to choose one, who would you take?
Patty.
Really?
I'm
Over
with that.
Shaka?
Hmm.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that says a lot about you, Pam. Patti LaBelle is one of them vocals. Like either you really like her or
Well,
you really don't like her. She can be. Some people, I don't feel this way, but some people feel like she can be pitchy. She can be a little scattery all over the place, and everybody don't kind of like that. But one thing about it is you can absolutely respect the fact that she is a performer. Like Patty, if going to her shows, she can really put on an amazing show.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first song that you ever learned
Ooh,
as a kid?
I want to. Ooh, I don't know if I can remember that. The first song I ever learned. I don't know. I've just been around music. It's so many. I was one of those kids that used to listen to songs, and this is dating me, of course, but I used to press the tape and stop it and write the words. So I had a notebook full of like song lyrics of all the songs that I loved.
Wow.
So that was buried. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I did that too. So you don't worry about it. You ain't dating yourself that much. I mean, everybody had a tape player. I hope. So what has it been like performing in DC and go-go? Like, I would love to know what was your expectation when you ventured into the journey, and what has it been like for you?
It's been exciting actually. Never knew that I would love go-go. Grew up on go-go. Went to the go-go's, when I was coming up.
Right.
But just never knew that I would be doing this now. It was like a fluke. Like I said, Lawrence called me, and it was just like I thought it was going to be like a year thing. Didn't know it was going to be almost 15 years later, still doing this. But it's been exciting because I've got to perform with and got to know a lot of the legends that I came up, going to the go-go's, watching them, buying their singles or listening to that stuff at home or on the radio. So it's been an exciting journey for me.
Did you have a favorite go-go band growing up?
I did, and I still do.
Who was that?
JYB all day.
Absolutely. Shout out to the homies, man.
JYB.
Southside and that 3-4 point harmony you used to always do. That was already that was always amazing. Was there any female vocalists in go-go that you were familiar with that you listened to before you started?
I mean, of course, everybody knows Kim, and I heard her, but I can't say that there's one that I really listen to. One that I admire and really love is Miss Karis from Belladonna.
She sings?
Karis used to sing a lot when they first started. When she was in a group back in the day, when they had something called Lipstick, and this is Belladonna, they had a group called Lipstick. She was surprised when I got to know Karis, and she's a good friend of mine now. But when I got to know Karis, or when I was meeting her, I told her that, and she was totally surprised that I knew about that. But I had been following her and watching her for years.
Is that Lipstick in Congress? Is that the name of it?
Nah.
Is that separate?
That was something else. Yeah, that was something else. Because Lipstick and Congos was Malachi. When he was going to sign Aria Lennox. And somebody else was going to be in that. I remember, at the last minute, she changed her mind. Somebody else, Allison Conley was going to be in that. And I remember the Lipstick.
Yeah, I remember that name with Malachi, but I didn't know who specifically stayed and left because it was like a very short period of time that it was out.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing,
they were Lipstick, and it was like Cherie and some of the same people that are in Bella now.
Right.
Okay.
But the interesting thing is when I first met Karis, which was in the 90s, she was playing congos. She was not singing. I didn't know she was the first time I can remember the first time I saw her when I just saw her on the mic, and I'm like, wow, she don't play congos and rolling times no more. Like, I had no idea that she did anything vocally, and then people started telling me about all the other stuff that she did. I had no idea though.
Yes.
Yep. Anyway, man, we got the amazing Pam Ward in here, amazing vocalist, DMV around the way. Even though she chose a poor choice in high school, she turned out pretty good. You know what I mean? And the light is shining. Let me ask you this question: what was it like playing in the Listen Band for a little while when you were playing with them?
I had a ball playing with Listen. A lot of people don't know that, I played with Listen. I was actually the second female vocalist after Yanni left.
I remember
playing with Listen the band. I loved it because those were my folks. I went to Howard University with the horns,
the twins.
Oh, so we I was in the marching band with them, so those were my homies. And actually, when Listen, before they got really popular, I was one of the people, because it was only friends and family coming to see Listen at Aero Squadron in Tacoma Station. And behind JYB, that was one of my favorite bands too. So to get the call and say, well, listen, I was ecstatic.
Yeah, I remember. What was it like being under the leadership of Michael Thompson? Because everybody don't know. See, Mike is funny. Mike is one of them people that are really funny, but he can be super disciplined as well. You just never know what you're gonna get from Mike. Even he's really, even he's really in a good mood and all that, or like one thing will set him off. For you and him being a vocalist and y'all knowing each other, what was it like being in the band with him?
Actually, Mike wasn't hard on me, and I don't think I was there long enough to really probably figure that out. But he was, for me, he was kind of laid back with that situation. With listen, like I didn't even, so that was a situation that I didn't come to rehearsals. I don't even know if there were rehearsals. That was a situation I would come in and they'd be like, okay, this song, that song, and I would come in. I think we did a rehearsal every now and then because I remember one time doing one of those Stomp and Clay show in Philly with them. Yeah. So I think we did a rehearsal before that one. If they rehearsed without me at that time, I don't know. So that was a step in and just do.
Wow, amazing. We have the amazing Pam Warden here, a vocalist from, it is Press Play, right? Because I don't want to say Push Play. It's Press Play. Push Play. Okay, I want to make sure because I don't want nobody thinking I'm throwing shade to my man right here. Shout out to all the listeners on here. Somebody said, hey, twin. So I know when somebody says that, they really know me. Because the only people that say twin is people that really know me or whatever. D-Money, go ahead.
They weren't even talking to you, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They probably wasn't.
They wasn't.
Growing up, you said you had a lot of foundation with the vocal. What did you visualize yourself to be as an adult? Did you see yourself as a vocalist, or did you have another dream?
My dream was to be a vocalist, but be a background singer. That was my dream. I was not trying to be the lead singer. Did not want that attention on me. Like I said, I love being in the background. If it was a choir, or I visualize being like background, going on tour with like a Luther or Anita Baker or somebody like that.
I'm gonna say you can follow Luther, because he was the background singer and he didn't want to come out front either. I heard. Well, shout out to him. I think it was like his 70th birthday or something this week.
It was.
Yes. Shout out to Google who had
visualized Luther at 70.
Yes. Did you see that?
Yes, like on Google when they had the Google imagery on the website. Once you clicked on it, it was an entire cartoon video of Luther Vandross.
Was it big Luther or little Luther?
It was medium Luther. It was medium Luther.
Man. Wow.
Okay. So when you you said you got the call from Letter, shout out to Malik. That's family for me.
That's my guy. Shout out to Malik. That's my guy too. Eastern Shore.
We know.
I said that's family.
Y'all chose Eastern Shore. Me and Nika Ray, sorry about that.
I didn't choose Eastern Shore. That's Bootsy and the McKinley folks.
Yeah. The real HBCUs over here.
We have homecomings. Our HBs, we have homecomings, unlike that dude right down there's home.
We had that was in February, so everybody can get
for the basketball game. Yeah, because we played those.
Yeah.
Wow. So after Let It Flow, where did your vocal skills take you?
Actually, before Let It Flow, I was doing quite a bit.
Okay.
So, actually singing background for some celebrities. Getting doing a lot of talent shows, even around the city.
You're not just going to jump off of that celebrity.
All over that.
We tend to name drop a few on the Blend Show.
It's okay to be better than Bootsy Vegas with the name drop because he do that on the regular. You're not always here, so you can do it. It's okay.
So background or either opening on the same stage for folks. So and a lot of folks I admire. So Regina Bell, Patti LaBelle, opening for Rasan Patterson, opening for Jennifer Holliday, opening for Fantasia, opening for Faith Evans. So just a few.
All right now,
Man,
Modest,
Miss
Modest,
Miss Modest hand right there.
Oh my God, Miss Bashful, Miss Modest and Bashful. Jeez, could be me. I tell everybody every day.
Have you ever been approached by a national label?
I have not. Like I said, I didn't push. I was afraid. I will honestly say that I can remember times when I was on the verge of things, but I would like step back because I was too afraid to really step out front. Um, so not approached. I was with groups and we were trying to um get, some deal or something like that, but I would kind of back out when it got too close. I was really afraid. I was really, really afraid.
I
What
find
what is
that
it that you're really afraid of? To have
Yeah.
that actual spotlight in the
I don't
front,
know. I
or
used to have such stage fright. It was ridiculous. I guess having the spotlight, yeah. Um, I'm afraid of messing up, afraid, that somebody would see my flaws, when I'm singing, because I don't consider myself the best singer, at all. But able to. So I was like, well, let me stay in the background. Maybe nobody won't notice me or anything like that. But after a while, well, I will say being in go-go really took me out of that a lot.
Mm.
Because of course you perform 3-4 times a week in front of people and you start to get used to it. I still get nervous every time, but once you get on the stage, once you get to that first song out, or doing that first song, all the butterflies start to kind of go away a little bit.
I mean, I know that you said that you weren't really, gearing for the front stage or the spotlight. But has anyone ever brought up to you like to do like The Voice or American Idol or any of those singing shows prior to? They have, and you were like, no.
I don't know how many calls after Yanni won Sunday's Best. I got so many calls, emails. It was like, Pam, you next. You need to go on Sunday's Best. But actually, by that time, I was kind of over it because I actually auditioned for X Factor, The Voice. Actually, Mike and I went and auditioned for The Voice together in Atlanta. What was it? X Factor and America's Got Talent. I did all of those. They went well, but you can tell that they're kind of looking for a story. And I didn't have that for them or didn't want to divulge anything. They want you to cry in auditions and all that. I would say the closest I got was probably with X Factor, which was the second year that it was on.
Wow. That's some background information we didn't know. I mean, I know you see everything on TV, and of course, like you said, a lot of them are based on stories, so you don't know that that's where it's really coming from.
And then the other thing is they already kind of know who they want for that year, because Yanni tried out twice before and didn't make it. And she had tried out, and the year that and I'll never forget this, when American Idol had the trials here in DC, Yanni killed it. People stopped, gave her a round of applause. They took Yanni to the side and said, "Look, you're really talented, but we don't want a woman this year."
Right.
Straight up told her that and sent her home and all that. So I know that with them, sometimes it's definitely hit or miss on what they're looking to package. And then the other thing is the story, because I can remember the whole Beat Your Feet when they were on the thing, they had to come up with a story every week. And I was like, really? Yeah, they was like, no, we had to give them some type of scenario and story every week that they could build something around. So these are all the things that people don't know when they just think you get to go in there and just sing like that or whatever. How difficult was that to move on after that for you?
Not too difficult. I just was like, okay, this just isn't for me because I just wasn't the person that they want me to snot and cry all on TV and putting all your business out there. I mean, I definitely have a story like anybody else, but I wasn't willing to give that. I will say, I tried to conjure tears, which is probably why I got the closest with X Factor. And, for the single mother thing, I did all of that. And I was just like, whatever. I don't feel like it. So I was just over it. So by the time Yanni won Sunday's Best and I started getting calls and people, telling me to do that, I was like, I'm just over the show thing, period.
Yeah.
What you should have did was call me to be your coach, because I could have conjured up a great lie and scenario for you, and they would have brought a hook, line, and sinker, Pam. And if you ever think about it again, coach,
at some point.
You said what?
I said I probably would have ruined it at some point. Messed the story up.
Listen, he's good for lies, so he definitely would have been able to coach you.
I don't lie.
Know that. If you need one, call him. Okay.
I am George Washington. I've never told a lie, but I have embellished the truth from time to time, which is great for shows like that. So you ain't got to worry about it. Like at the end of the day, I do think I don't think people really know that they put emphasis on that so much.
Yeah.
Like really, really, really put emphasis on that. And it's about everything but sometimes the talent. So that's just,
Yeah,
the amazing thing about it.
when I tried out for X Factor, I'll never forget this one guy who was absolutely horrible. He knew he was horrible, and they knew he was horrible. And he ended up on the show the same year because he auditioned at the same time in the same group that I was in, and he made it through. And I was like, how the hell?
He was their blooper reel, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah. Sometimes they need that so they can get those views, because it's been a lot of people, especially like on American Idol, like you watched it just for the tryouts.
Yeah,
not really for the competition, but for the tryouts, because you knew you were going to see some wild and crazy things, and they were going to air it. You know what I mean? And people went out their way to be extra to get on TV to get that 15 seconds of fame. So
definitely.
Was any of that used towards like a motivation factor for you on our stages in the DMV?
I won't say no, not necessarily. I just I brushed it off and kept going. It was just like, I know now that's not for me, and I don't feel like going out there, the cattle calls, being out there, driving somewhere. First of all, lying at work. I still work there, but for work, talking about I'm sick, and then driving down to Greensboro out there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's
then
what's
you get
up.
To stand out
them Aggies. Aggie pride.
Right. From 6 a.m. to whatever time. And then you finally get in front of somebody about noon or 1 or 2 that afternoon. And it's literally a minute or a minute and 30 seconds, So
yeah.
I was like, I just don't feel like this anymore.
I don't blame you.
Have you?
So
are you a writer?
I don't profess to be a writer. I have written a few things or like arranged or co-wrote some stuff, but I don't consider myself to be a big writer. I get blocks. I start writing things. I used to write poetry, and I get blocks, and I just feel like I can never finish. But I'm a great collaborator.
Okay.
So you don't like the studio at all?
I do. I'm learning to like the studio. I do now.
Okay.
I do now.
Okay. What about the studio is it that you like?
Actually, the person that I work with Hungry Boy Productions, which is Pete Chapman. And me and Pete have a great rapport, and he's very easygoing. We work really well together in the studio. And I like creating the music now. I can't say that I always like that part. I used to be afraid of it. Again, I was afraid. You hear your voice back. I hate hearing my voice. You hear your voice back. Oh my God.
I don't know how you hate that, but you said you did some work. I think you submitted a song that you all did together. Let's talk that in and let's get that playing a little bit. Okay.
That's Glamorous Life, which is a bounce go-go version of The Glamorous Life by Sheila E. We were doing something for a Prince tribute last year that never really came out, and we decided to do this track. So this is it.
Shout out to my man P too, man.
All right, it's right here. It's The Glamorous Life. We got Pam Ward in the building. We'll be back with her right after this. All right, check it out.
Take me to the proper one. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. She wears her coat of me, even in the summertime. Everybody knows how the coy little wing. The girl's got a lot on her mouth. Sing it, girl. She's got big thoughts, a big ring, and a big brown Mercedes sedan.
Thumbs up in hearts right now. Thumbs up in hearts right now. Let's go.
What she really wants to be in love with a man. Tell him what you're talking about. She wants to be the glamorous life. She don't need a man's touch. She wants to leave the glamorous life without
Glamorous Life. With a little bounce beat of DC Go-Go music featuring Miss Pam Ward. It's the Blend Show. Let's go.
She saw him standing in the section. If you have to act, you can afford lingerie. Yeah. She threw him back and said, make me scream. In the dark, what could he say? Come on, boys with small talk and small minds. Say that. Really don't impress me in bed. She said, I need a man, baby. Diamonds and furs. She run it all. Love would only come to my head. She wants to leave. She wanna leave, come on. The glamorous life. She don't need a man's touch. She wants to leave. She wanna leave, yeah. The glamorous life without love. It ain't mine. Yeah.
Once again, man, this is the Blend Show. It's me, your man, DJ D Money. We are checking out the Glamorous Life featuring Miss Pam Ward on the Blend Show. But you don't know where. We're going to chop it up with her. We got more music coming your way. All right? Right after this, come on back. Blend.
This how we doing it, DC, y'all. Don't mute DC. Go for life. Uptown. This for all my ladies who got their own. Don't need nobody else. She got her own. What? Say what? Hey, don't be DC.
I'm gonna give you a double play right now before we come back with Miss Pam Ward and the team. This is the ladies of Go-Go. This joint right here is called Come Party With Me. Go-Go Nation, come party with me. Your man DJ D Money. Check this out.
It's Friday night, ladies start to turn it up. Fellas get the Tony Henny up in your car. Party, party, I wanna see you coming through. Ladies staying cute, trucking, working for them dudes. Roll with me, sip with me, blaze on us. If you had a hard week and you don't give a fuck, where my real G's at? Put the rest on those nuts. Hey, we from DC, come party with me. Hey, oh, go, mission party with me. Oh, go, mission party with me.
Situations, problems at home. Got a call from the band to sing this music I love. First night audition doing the band live show. 12 years later, I'm still letting it flow. Listen to bands like that JYB and Chuck in the crowd yelling. Had to work
Our special tonight, our special guest tonight, Miss Pam Ward. She got all sides, all types of styles. I'll give you a third style, then we're gonna bring the team back, all right? I'm gonna give you a third style of her music delivery. Yes, check it out. We got Miss Pam Ward in the building tonight. We'll be right back after this one. The joint is called Around Midnight. Let's work.
Begins to tell around midnight. I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time, I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad around midnight. Memories always start around midnight. Haven't got the heart to stand those memories when my heart is still with you. And on midnight knows it too. When a quarrel we had needs mending, doesn't mean that love is ending. Darling,
Y'all see, I got you before the night's out. Trust me. I got you before we get up out of here tonight.
Our hearts take wings around midnight. Let the angels sing for your returning. Till our love is safe and sound. And when midnight comes around.
Once again, man, this is the Blend Show. Each and every Wednesday night, it's me, your man, DJ D Money. Of course, we got Nika Ray, Bootsy Vegas. Special guest tonight is Miss Pam Ward. And we featuring some of her styles and some of her cuts. This one right here is called Around Midnight. We'll be back with Pam Ward right after this.
When a quarrel we had needs mending, doesn't mean that love is ending. Darling, I need you. Lately, I find you're out of my heart. I'm out of my mind. Now our hearts take wings round midnight. Let the angels sing for your returning. Till our love is safe and sound. And when midnight comes around. Won't you leave me alone? Around midnight,
Once again, this is the Blend Show each and every Wednesday night. Right here on our social media networks. You can catch us live right now on DaBlendShow.com. That joint right there was called Around Midnight, featuring our special guest, Miss Pam Ward. And I'm here to tell you 3 songs, 3 different flavors. Bootsy Vegas, what you think about Pammy Pam?
Okay, hold on. So what band? Was that a band or that was you by yourself, Pam? That last song?
I was featured on an album called The Basics. That's Wayne Davis, who's a bass player with Proper Utensils. And
I know Wayne.
So Wayne and I have been friends for years. I've been playing with him for years, even when I used to do my R&B stuff. And he called me when he was making his album and asked me to feature on that song.
So when was this released? Because I had never heard it before. I didn't know anything about it. When was this whole thing released?
It's been some years. It had to be 2012, 13, somewhere in there. And Wayne never really pushed the album, and he has a great the whole album is great. He has a great project. It's like contemporary jazz, or like I would call it like go-go or pocket jazz. And his whole project is amazing. He used a lot of local folks that he knows. We recorded at Redfoot Studio in his home. Redfoot's from Subtle Thoughts.
Yeah, I know Dirk.
Yeah, so it's an amazing project, and I don't know why he didn't push it, and he still could. It's still relevant right now. You can listen to it.
Is that so? So is that album available on iTunes? Out?
I know he had it on CD Baby. I think it may be on. I don't know if it's on iTunes, but I know it was like CD Baby and Amazon, I believe.
Okay, CD and Amazon. I got you. Whatever. Well, I loved it. I don't know what Nika Ray think. I don't know what D Money think. That last song I truly love. Like I actually would like to hear it again. That's one of them I want to just hear again or whatever. You might gotta send that to me because I would love to hear that one again. Nika Ray, what did you think?
I think that was really smooth. Like it wasn't something that sounded forced. It just was mellow. You could chill with it. You could ride to it. It wasn't doing a lot. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of times we hear it overly produced or someone overly singing too many ad libs here and there, but it was just a smooth ride all the way through. So I loved it.
But I also think the key word you said was force, because it definitely sounded like it was a real organic, instrument. It did not seem like somebody threw a go-go pocket over somebody singing. That sounded really, really good. I really, I love that premise of it not being forced. Because Pam, I don't know if you know, I may not be the biggest fan of Shooby Dooby Go-Go, but that one I would pay and download, because number one, it's not a cover. I don't know if it's original or not, but just the whole structure of it, it felt really good.
Thank you. It's actually a jazz standard. Around Midnight is a jazz standard.
Okay, who was the person who originally sung it then?
Oh, that's one of those that everybody has done. I think Ella has done it. Billie Holiday has done it. Letterty even did a version of it on her jazz album. So it's just one of those standards that you can't really pinpoint. I think it's Thelonious. Is it Thelonious Monk?
He doesn't sing, but it could be him.
No, he doesn't sing, but I think he really originally did like a huge version of it, and it was put to it later.
Well done. I loved it. So it was very interesting to hear you do a bounce beat song as well. I would love to know what your perspective is on bounce beat music and the bands and per se, because obviously you have your ear tuned to everything, but I would love your perspective on it.
I'm not opposed to it. I can't say that I listen to it a lot. I have kids, so yeah, I listen here and there, but it's not something that I can listen to for a good while. Let me say that.
Okay. What do you normally listen to?
Have you heard a bounce beat song that kind of like resonated with you and like stuck with you, that like one out of however many that you like, you know what, I actually like this one, like, and it kind of stuck with you? Anything in particular?
I can't say that there's
one. Look at your face. Her face is right.
My face. I'm sorry. I do that. I've listened to some of it, but it's not something that I put in my ear a whole lot. I think it's for younger, go-go listeners. That's my take on it. I came up with EU and Trouble Funk and, JYB and things like that. So it just wasn't something that I gravitated towards.
Okay, respect.
Yeah.
I mean, are there any bands that like stick out to you at all that you may know of, or?
Pam's face again.
Pam's
face.
Say
ABC.
Man, her face is like, I can't believe she got to do this.
Okay, that's all. That's a good one. You can leave it right there. That's a good one.
And T.O.B. Element O.P. I got you.
That's a great one. That's a great one to leave with right there.
Yeah, we're not gonna put you. So, what do you normally listen to? What is your normal day to day? What is your playlist? Your playlist consists of?
On any given day, it can be anything. Just like you said,
except bounce beat music. But go ahead.
That part. Um,
Okay.
no, seriously, it could be anything. My favorite stations are like old school hip hop. Um, I listen to go-go. I listen to R&B. I listen to what they would consider like cool rock 80s. I love reggae, especially dance hall.
Okay, Rue
Um,
girl.
I even listen to, I'll switch my radio to some jazz sometimes. So and then I love pop. I love I love like theater, musical theater.
Oh
So it
wow.
could be a little bit of anything on
Are
any
you into
given.
like classical or opera or anything like that? Does that ever?
That's not my thing either. That's not
Okay.
my thing.
Okay, so
There are
opera and bounce beat
limitations.
music. Opera and bounce beat music is a no for Pam. Okay, I got you. Okay, we will make sure. Okay, so no opera.
Well, I mean,
No.
I'm open to listening to more stuff. Maybe if I find that niche that I really like, or that one band or that one vocalist that I really like, I'll
Mhm.
listen.
Once it resonates with you, then that's
Yeah.
there.
Besides your voice, which is a musical instrument, are there any other instruments that you play?
I don't. I suck at playing instruments. Like seriously, I think I can pluck on the piano. I didn't get that gift. My son got that. I didn't get that gift.
Okay, okay. So how difficult, if it is, for you to pick up a song? Like how many times, because you do a lot of covers with the bands that you're with. So how many times do you have to listen to a particular song to say, all right, I'm ready to go on stage and own this joint right here?
It usually depends on if I really relate with the song, if I really like it. It doesn't take me long to pick it up. If it's a song that I really don't care for, it takes me a while. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it, because I'm listening, but I'm not. When I'm trying to learn it. But I pick up pretty well. I pick up pretty well overall, really quickly.
What has been your favorite cover to do so far out of all the covers that you've done? What has been your favorite one that you've done that you just love to sing? Oh wow, she's smiling again, guys. This is great.
I love "Ain't Nobody" by Shaka.
Oh wow, wow.
Mhm.
And that's amazing for somebody who chose Patti LaBelle over Shaka as their favorite vocalist. But
I know,
hey,
right?
I'm no judge. I'm not gonna judge you. Go ahead, D-Buddy.
No, I was gonna ask her, did you ever do a stint with the Vibe Band?
I never did a set with the Vibe Band. If you see me on stage with Vibe or any other bands, it was because I was called to maybe fill in. I've been blessed to be one of the people that a lot of bands have called to fill in when their female vocalist was not there.
Okay. And I was going to ask you, in our go-go field, we classify bands. We
Right.
got Grown and Sexy, we got Bounce Beat, we got Crank, we got this. Have one of the Crank bands ever called you to fill in with them? Because a lot of them have eased females on stage with them over the years.
Yeah, I can't say that a Crank band. I think it's pretty much been the Grown and Sexy kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, unless you consider, what do you consider familiar? Like,
it depends if he have his bandana on or if he has his
right
hat on.
Saxophone.
Yeah, and it matters if he has on the bedazzled. If he got the jewels on, that matters too.
But Donnell, when it was Team Familiar.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you said Junkyard was one of your favorite bands, if not your favorite band. So I asked you, if BU said, Pam, come up on the stage and step with us, you think you could hang? Because you've been following them all your career.
I'm there. Like, say less.
I'm there.
I'm just wondering, Uptown,
I would pay money for that. I would pay money for that.
What is your favorite song by JY?
Can I say it?
Yes.
I know it.
Hey, I'm about to laugh. If it's what I think it is, I'm gonna laugh so hard, bro. I know it's not what I.
No, I'm gonna say your rendition of Sweet Love. That's what I'm gonna say.
No,
Yeah.
no,
That's not
no,
what
no.
you wanted to say. What did you
Oh,
want to say?
say
Come
what
on,
you
you
wanted to
got
say.
let it out.
Up them titties and up wild.
She don't have to say it. It was her face. It was her face. It sure wasn't a hee-haw with that reaction, buddy. You best believe that.
Wow. Wow.
I love anything junk, but that joint right there, it cranks so hard.
Hey,
It was the way you
Wow.
said, "Can I say it?" That was it for me. I knew
yeah,
exactly
yeah, I
what you
already
thought.
knew. I'm like, I know it. And it's interesting because I remember when they first made that song, when they first started doing it, I was thinking, I don't think this shit is gonna work. And then one day I came in like 2 weeks later, I was like, God damn, that shit really worked. Like I didn't know if it was a little bit too derogatory when they first, and I was like, oh my God, this shit really worked, man. They like,
I mean, what was that? That album, the whole album, even like John Wayne, like it
yeah,
just
yeah. I'm trying to get freaky.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, shout out to my man KC. I ain't gonna
oh,
lie, y'all.
he
I
is amazing.
Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. This is an exclusive right here. When Casey quit OP Tribe to go to Junkyard, I didn't speak to him for 5 years, man. I couldn't
I would
believe it,
be
man.
because he's amazing.
Man, I was pissed, man. He derailed my whole future when he left, man. I'm like,
You was
And you
hurt,
just
huh?
called me something because I didn't know he was in OP Tribe.
yeah, he left us to go. He left us. I had me. It was me, Scooby, Casey, and Tony Reds. And I'm like,
Oh,
I finally got the best front line ever. And then they went and got him. The one thing I had to respect that he told me was he was like, look, dog, I'm not from uptown. I'm from Southeast. I'm from Congress Heights. Like they came around my house and got me. I'm like, yeah, you are from Southeast. Like you did go to Baloo. So you good.
well,
But
wait,
man,
but you know
I,
KC lives uptown now,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, he
Yeah.
moved uptown. Yeah, he moved. Yeah, but he went to Baloo when he was in the band Opie Tribe. He used to catch the bus, but he's from Congress. He's from Congress Park. He went to Baloo. He sung in the choir. But man, when he left us and went to Junkyard, and I was hearing them records you talking about,
You was
man.
salty. You was
Hey,
salty. You was
bro.
salt bay.
Hey, hey. True story. I saw that man one day wouldn't speak of nothing, man. Scooby had to be like, man, go back and speak to him. I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's a hell of a loss. Because
oh
Casey,
man.
I love when Casey sings.
Man, and the crazy thing is, when I first met KC, he was in a singing group. The first time I ever saw him, he was actually like in the vocal group, and I was like, "Oh man, if I can get him and Scooby together," and then it kind of like derailed me. But shout out to KC because I remember
Yeah.
when everybody left to go to listen, he came back to play with me in OP Tribe and helped me
Mhm.
out. So shout out to my man KC, man.
Yeah,
That
shout out to KC.
that is my guy, man. Uh,
Good guy. Good guy.
Man, do you think you could ever be a lead talker? Do you ever think that you could lead a band kind of like what Casey? Yeah, you like what you know how Casey does, where she kind of like sings, rap, and talk. Have you ever thought about that? Is that something that you ever entered your mind? Because you've been
I've
around it
been,
long enough.
yeah, I've been asked to do it. I've had situations where when people have left or people didn't show up that I've had to do it. When forced and put in the situation, I do okay.
Hmm.
But it's not my thing. It's not what I want to do. I've been asked to do that a few times, and I've told them flat out no.
She just wanna
Okay. Listen, let me ask you this because I know when you mentioned the types of music that you listen to on the regular, like you said, you can mix it up, but you mentioned hip hop, right? What is your favorite rap song? I want to know. What's your favorite rap song? Like, what is it that gets you and you have
Yeah,
to, you know, every single lyric and you have to rap it? I need to know.
and be clear, Pam. We know you love it because you post hip hop songs every day on your social media. I have seen you share the feed. I've seen you share the attitude stuff on your
Listen,
job. So we
and
know you like it.
he ain't capping because let me tell you, he will stalk his social media. That's one thing he know. He know what everybody else is posting.
Well,
I'll tell you that now.
um, I have to say, like, probably something about Tribe Called Quest.
I knew that
Um,
because you post them more than anybody.
yeah. Well, Tribe Called Quest is my favorite rap group, and my favorite rapper is Biggie. He's the GOAT.
Mm.
He's the GOAT.
You
I
got
like
all
that.
right. You
I
got you
like
gotta give us a verse. You gotta give us a verse. You gotta give us a verse. You gotta give us a verse.
Oh, man, of Tribe Called Quest. Y'all put me on the spot for real.
Yeah, rest
Either
in
Um,
peace,
one,
Tupac.
Biggie or Tribe Called Quest. Either one.
Rest in peace, Tupac. Yeah, give us a verse.
First things first, our Papa freaks all the honeys, dummies, Playboy bunnies. Those want the money. Those are the ones I like because they don't get Nathan but penetration unless it smells
Oh,
like
you into
Santa.
it too?
Garbage. I turn like doorknobs. Heart throb never. Black and ugly as ever. However, I stay
However,
down to the socks. Rings and watch filled with rocks.
Oh my goodness. You know, yeah, that was real right there. Yeah.
have you ever wrote a rap before?
Yeah.
Oh, we want to hear. Hold on, we want to hear this. Hold on. Yes, we do.
Go ahead.
Yes, we do.
Get that joint.
I
Get
know
that
you got
joint
bars.
you hit in the sweat box of Coolidge in the gym. You know which
Yep.
one I'm talking about.
I know you got bars. Come on, Pam.
I can't even remember all of it. This was years ago. I used to be in a group with one of my best friend, Marsha. Well, it's not Dunlap anymore. Pastor Marsha Crouch. Her and her husband have their own church. Shout out to Garment of Praise.
I know Marsha.
You know Marsha?
Yes.
That's my bestie. We came in together. We had a group when we were younger. We would sing our choruses and then rap our verses. So at that time, I was called Sweet Reese. Nobody knows this, man.
Reese. Ooh, Sweet Reese.
And all I can remember from that is I'm Sweet Reese and I got pizzazz. Everybody, I don't know the rest of it. It was something like that. It was.
We know what the rest of
Want
it
to feel my
was.
ass? They want to feel my ass? I don't know.
I remember some of the chorus. It was like we were the awesome crew.
Oh.
Because it was like, because we are the awesome crew, bringing our talent straight to you. We're going to show you how we be. Now you're going to hear from Sweet Reese. And then I'm Sweet Reese and I got pizzazz. Everybody says I got much class. I don't know. It was something like that.
That sounds good, though.
Yeah. Hip hop finest right there.
I knew it. I knew you had some hood in you. I mean, there's no way you could not go to Coolidge and be around there and not have a little bit of that. Coolidge in the 90s was off the chain, baby.
If we talking about Coolidge, that's like the least hood in DC public high schools. Other than Wilson.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let me ask you this. I know we were talking about the hip hop thing. Like, did you catch the verses last night?
I did not. I actually was in rehearsal. So
you missed it.
My weeks are like rehearsal, shows, rehearsal.
Gotcha.
Wow.
It was 420. It was a good time. You got to go back and watch it.
Because it was Red and Meth, right?
Yeah, it was Red and Meth. It was really good.
H.O.D. man.
Did they? I know they did the microphone checker when that beat come in. Oh, yeah. I missed something. I know I missed.
But guess who killed it though? But guess who killed it last night for real though?
Red.
DJ Cool killed it last night.
Really?
For his little bit of time he was on there, they let DJ Cool. DJ Cool killed. He murdered it last night.
Oh, that's right.
What did you think of the verses with Earth, Wind and Fire and the Ozzy brother?
Oh gosh, really?
That was great. I'm an EWF fanatic, so yeah.
Hold on.
I'm not just saying that because I know your affiliation, but I am an EW. I mean, that's music, man. I mean,
we're listening to Pam.
I'm sorry.
Isley Brothers are too, but I am an EWF fan. I came up on that. My mother played that. We had every album, and we played all of that.
What's your favorite EWF song?
Be Ever Wonderful.
Ooh. Oh man, I love it. Listen, there is a live version from Germany, 1979. Please go on YouTube and hear it. It's a live version. We Ever Wonderful, Earth, Wind and Fire, 1979 from Germany.
Okay, we'll do.
You were really appreciate it. Whatever. What is your second favorite Earth, Wind and Fire song?
There's a song when they actually had a female in the group, which is one of their earlier albums.
Jessica Cleaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where have all the flowers gone?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know how I would know it. Yeah. Shout out to Jessica, man. She just passed away too. Shout out to her, man. Rest in peace or whatever. So I would love to know, and I know the fans want to know, what do you think your musical future is going to look like? Where do you think Pam Ward will be in the next 2-3 years? Obviously, you have built this demand, but I also, and I'm sure you know this as well, people really connect with you. You definitely have this around the way home girl, just vibe with you or whatever. Where do you see you going with this next? Like, obviously, you've been doing it for a while. What do you think the next 2-3 years? 2 years from now, where will Pam Ward be?
2 years from now, I don't have aspirations of like being really in the music business anymore. I think that kind of just passed me, and I wasn't really trying to do that. But I am content with doing live shows. I love doing live shows. And being around here, I bypassed a lot of that stuff also because of my son. I was not that person. I couldn't see leaving my son with anybody, or even pulling him around to different places if I wanted to take him with me. So that was a huge part of me not trying to push to go any further. And I'm glad I did that, because my son is about to graduate from high school, and he has about 12 or 13 acceptances to great colleges. So I think I did pretty good on that front. I ain't a perfect parent, but I wanted him to have stability. Yeah, I want him to have stability, and he's a great kid. He gets great grades. Also 2 kids, because I have a bonus child also who's also graduating from school. He's going to the military. So I have great children. I did not want to leave them behind. So in 2 or 3 years, I see myself still around singing wherever, singing whatever, singing in church, singing.
Would you ever do a project of your own? Will you ever record maybe an EP or something?
Yes, I am.
I love it. What is it going to sound like?
You said that quick and confident.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because like I said, I'm finally at that place where I'm a little more comfortable with myself and with my voice, and just my sound, what I do. And I'm more comfortable in the studio now, like I said, working with Pete. So we are working to get a Pam Ward project out there. That's one of my goals. So in 2 to 3 years, you have that, and Pam will be around here somewhere, singing her songs. So
I love it.
I have two questions real quick. One of those schools, would it happen to be Howard?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No. Nigga, he got denied for Howard. He did apply, but he did it late. They accepted so many people for early entry, so early decision, and he didn't do that. My son actually did not apply to any HBCUs. I think he only applied to Howard because he thought that I wanted him to go there. But he was accepted, just to give you a few, Penn State, Pitt, UVA, Lehigh, Ohio Wesleyan, University of Maryland, Park. So, and there's a few more I just can't think of right now. University of Arizona, University of Delaware, or something like that. But he has, and most, if not all, have given him money. So it looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good for him.
Does he sing at all?
He does sing, and he also, like I said, the instrument skipped me, but he plays keys. He also plays bass, and he says he plays a little bit of drums, but I haven't seen that. But he learned that all in school.
That's what's up. What school did he go to? Shout that out.
He goes to Field High School, which is a private school in DC.
Field, okay.
Oh yeah, I know what Field is.
Prior to that, he went to DC Prep, which is the #1 public charter school.
Shout out to Prep.
Yep, and he went to Prep the entire time for pre-kindergarten on up to 8th grade.
All right, that's what's up. Shout out to Prep. My little one went to Prep too.
Yes.
Let me just say this before you go, because I definitely know that you do got to go to practice, and I don't want Donnell Fuller to think I kept you on here late, because you don't want nobody to think that. Wait a minute. Please don't tell him that. Please don't tell him that.
I know it was Nika Ray. He'll give you a pass. It's okay.
Yeah, tell him Nika Ray.
Actually, no. If you say Nunu, that's different. He knows me as Nunu.
Okay.
Everybody knows Nunu. Hey, but when you do make an album, please, I would love to produce a record for you. Please call me. I would love to produce a record on you.
Look, Nika's like, oh my God.
Hey, I am young Maurice White, the rebirth. You will want the rebirth of Maurice White. You will want the rebirth of Maurice White.
Let Scooby produce it.
Yeah.
Get the real producer. Don't.
I am open. Y'all asked me what it would sound like. I think a little bit of everything because I like a little bit of everything. Whatever I'm feeling at that moment, that's what I will sing.
All right.
Well, I have a little production writing team. We would love to do a song. So when you're ready, when you start the project, hit me up, please.
Yep.
Yeah, Young Maurice White the Rebirth. Don't listen to them. Everything I touch is gold. Everything I touch, you know what I mean?
He touched.
Now, before y'all let me go, can I shout this out real quick though? So I gotta shout out Play DC. I gotta shout out Let It Flow, and I gotta shout out my girls Pink Polish. So y'all know tomorrow night, Push Play, and every Thursday we're at Society Lounge in Silver Spring, and Let It Flow's next gig. We're every first Saturday at Fire Station 1 right now.
All right.
Shout out to Silver Spring, because I didn't even know Society was back open, but that's what's up. That's good to know.
Every Thursday. And it's free. You just have to make your dinner reservations.
Ooh. Is the dinner free? Asking for a friend.
No.
Okay, just making sure. Okay. Because you really was going to have me then. You know what I mean? Free food.
We know.
Make some money some kind of way.
Hey, hold on. You cannot tell me people didn't go to Club U for the free food. If anybody said people went to Club U to see the free bands and the free food, I'm telling you that was a package deal. The
I got that early just for that.
Yeah, so everybody.
Let me say this: when What Band came out with the carry out song, they used to have fried rice, chicken wings, and everything when you first came to. I want to say it was Class of 23. Like it was first come, first serve. So they had free food, but it was based off of them coming out with that carry out song that they had the carry out food available.
I never knew that. That's amazing. Wow. Pam, thank you so much for spending this time. I know we didn't kept you on here. Hey, if people want to reach you and hear your upcoming music or some of your old stuff, where can they find you at on social media?
I'm on social media. So Facebook, of course, is Pam Ward or Pam Ward. On Instagram, it's officially Bunny_J.
Come on now, get it right.
Twitter, LIF Diva. I need to get all these together. But Facebook is where I'm most of the time, as E would know now that I know he stalks. So
yeah.
I just happened to come past it. I don't stalk. I just happen to come on. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's okay. It's okay.
Wow.
But yeah, Facebook is where you'll find me. Pam Ward.
All right. Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Have a great time.
I can stay here all night. So I'm looking forward to the next time.
All right. That's Pam Ward. We appreciate you. Go ahead and knock him dead. Tell D Floyd the Sax brother said, "What's up?"
Hey, Pam, keep killing them, baby. Keep killing them. You got that glow with you right now. You got that glow. It's something going on. I don't know if it's the lighting or whatever. Something happening over there, Pam. I don't know.
Man, let her go to practice, man. All right, appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Pam.
Wow. Had some exclusives. Very, very a lot of knowledge, a lot of history with that young lady right there. And
now the interesting thing is, I don't think nobody has ever seen her ever open up and talk that much. I didn't know she had all that in her. You know what I mean? Especially when she rapped. Like that was amazing to me. She could come back and just rap.
I think I've even seen her in like closed settings. I feel like, or just even on social media, she's always been active. So I get it. Maybe she don't talk to you.
Yeah.
Hey, who wouldn't want to talk to me?
Yeah.
Well, I can name people. You want me to give you? I'm gonna email it to you. You copy and paste. I'm gonna email it to you. Hurry the one.
Hi, Nika. Ain't no vocalist that go not gonna want to talk to Young Maurice White the Rebirth.
Wow. Hey, look, I know we up against it, but I want to put this song in here that she's featured on because we have some of the members in the Chitty Chat tonight from the Pink Polish program, and Miss Garcia is going to hang me if I don't get her song in as a DJ. So let's get these two in, and then we'll be right back and show our love and get up out of here. All right? It's the Blend Show. That's how we get it in.
Your love was the reason I woke up this morning. The thought of your loving is what kept me going. My love
Blend Show. Want to thank Miss Pam Ward for coming through, hanging out with us tonight.
I believe you when you told me you loved me, but now I know I just bought into the story of a lie, just to keep me.
It says Pink Polish featuring Pam Ward.
But now I see
do what I gotta do.
Really
let's go.
All I can see is you and me, so complete. Now it's just me. So I do what I gotta do. I believe in you. Now I believe in you. Now you see the truth. So I do what I gotta do. Over and over I forgave you, baby. And over you betrayed me, baby. All of these years I was the loyal one. And all of these years you were loyal to none. I was good to you.
Shout out to Squeeze Management. What's up, Minor?
I was down for you. Treat you like I was there through the good, the bad, the sad, the pain, the joy, and the sunshine, and even through the rain. Now it's just me. You said I wouldn't make it while you hate me. You left me alone with no choice. I believe in me and I'm raising my voice.
Ladies,
I've got to put this one in here tonight. I'm going to keep it related to Pammy Ward. She is definitely one of the sexy ladies at the DMV. Appreciate you coming through. Miss Garcia, let's get your song in and we're going to get up out of here. Blend Show, never Wednesday night. Y'all sing it one time. Let's go.
What?
Give me your number, girl.
Hey, Susie Wong, roll with it. Come on.
Sexy lady, I wanna rock your world.
Let's go, Trey. Roll with it.
Sexy lady,
hey, Ron,
give me your number, girl.
roll with it. Come on, girl.
Sexy lady,
Jiggity bell. Hey, Ron.
I wanna rock your world.
We gotta do this one, man. Roll with it. Let's go, Rob. I wanna
Hook up with you on Saturday.
Saturday.
You up on Saturday. We can go catch a Saturday.
Hey, Urban Legend.
I'ma come with you on Saturday.
Keisha.
You up on Saturday. Maybe you can give me some pussy. Hey,
Hey, girl, you sexy as you wanna be. That mean walk, classy as you wanna be. That mean talk, sexy as you wanna be. See, I'm confronting you, so you ain't gotta front on me. Girl, come with me, keep me company. You don't puff and drink, alright, we can fun and free. She said, okay, she dig the pimp and the thug in me. Next thing you know, she pants rubbing me. Sexy lady.
Each and every Wednesday night right here. That's how we get it in for the blend.
But I ain't in love like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Even though I treated her bartender to the entree. Take her to the room and tease her with some foreplay. Now lady calling me up when she on me. It's obvious I'm in the club, man, she on me. But I ain't Bobby B, but she can be my tenderoni.
sexy lady, won't you give me your
Why not?
number, girl?
Why not? Hey, we get ready to take it back.
You a smoking drink, I can fun and
Thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Sexy
We'll show y'all love. We're gonna bounce up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we get it in each and every Wednesday night. Nigga Ray, Bootsy, Vegas.
What you on
Me, your man, DJ D
Saturday?
Money.
I'ma pick you up on Saturday.
Sexy lady, sex me, baby. Her head on her shoulders, plus her sex is crazy.
Oh, maybe you could give me some. What's the name?
Maybe you could give me some words. Hold on, you gotta play Raheem. I don't do my man like that, bro.
All right, I do it next time. You sing it. You sing it. Show your falsetto. You got it? That's out your range?
Me.
It's too late at night for this. It's too late at night. It's too late in the day for this. You should have got me
Wow.
earlier. Maybe you can give me some pussy. You always cut the good parts out, though, bro. You gotta stop
Really?
doing that, man. Yeah,
I,
bro. Like with the good parts, you will cut out. And I don't even like all uncalled for stuff. No, I'm joking. Just the
okay.
stuff that I wrote. But anyway, yeah, it's the Blend Show.
Hold on. Did you just say you wrote Sexy Lady?
I said the stuff in uncalled for that I wrote.
Miss
Oh,
Yeah.
Garcia
that
said
you
you
wrote.
played. Miss
Okay.
Garcia said we played her music, her song. Man, she gone. She said have a good night. She's done.
Yeah,
She's
There
out.
it
she
is.
out of here.
There it
It's
is.
a
A
wrap.
happy customer. A happy customer was not gonna let this DJ was not gonna let her leave the arena unhappy. You heard me.
Man.
I refuse. I refuse. Hey, let's get up out of here. We had a great night. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody coming through. Boosie Vegas, show some love.
Shout out to the Washington Wizards who just won tonight. 6 games straight, baby, for them
Yes,
Wiz
sir.
kids. Six
Yes,
game
sir.
winners. We beat the Warriors in here today. And be clear, we will make the playoffs. Remember, I told y'all, playoffs. We will win the playoffs.
We're not
Now,
talking basketball now.
now on a sad note, and I'm just seeing this on my timeline, so you know what I mean, it's true. The social media comedian, the guy that said guide him, I don't know his
Yeah.
name, he just passed away, so that's being
What?
reported. Yeah, like it's literally being reported right now. So
I
man,
hope
let's
it's
just take it.
no. I hope it's one of
No,
them joints and they be like, got him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's
yeah, yeah, man. But hey, thank everybody for tuning in today. Thank you, Pammy Pam. I really appreciate you. You are amazing. It was really good to hear your amazing story. I was really entertained and also inspired by somebody who got in the game as late as you, but has made the mark. And you know that is my homie. So thank you, Pammy Pam Ward.
also
All
rest
right.
in peace to Black Rob. We lost another one this past
Man,
week. So unfortunate, and one, take care of your health. Two, make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them because you just never know. If
hmm
2020 ain't taught you nothing, 2021 is definitely going to teach you because it's definitely showing. It has not stopped at all. On another note, big ups to Redman and Method Man and everyone that was a part of last night. For those that
amazing.
may not know, that was history.
Man,
You know,
EPMD too. Yes.
yes, you know, like to even see Inspector Deck and RZA, like it was just like nostalgia over here. Like I was excited. Like it took me back. You know what I'm saying? And it was good to see two black men who have been brothers and friends for the longest, and you never really heard any like beef or anything separating them, and they've always supported one another no matter what each other was into and what they were doing. And I just big much respect for them. You know what I'm saying? Just being
Absolutely.
who they are. And they always show
Absolutely.
love. Always show love.
Absolutely. And if you ever want to see how real Redman is, please go look at his crib special on MTV
Yes.
when he rubbed the doorbell and said, rub the wires together and I'll answer the door. Please go see his real thing. De La Casa.
Listen.
De La
That's
Casa,
how it
bro.
was. I'm telling you, because he had all the video games and everything. He saw all the chords. Your mom always used to tell you, fix them chords over there. He had
Man,
all that stuff tangled up and some more stuff at his house. It was like
man.
he had the real trap house back in the day. He
Sure
had the
did,
trap
bro.
house. He had
Sure
the trap
did, man.
house.
It was such a trap house. His friends was down there laying on the floor, and he didn't even know who it was. He was like, "Yeah, I don't even know who they are right here, man." But hey, and the De
Hey.
La Casa Studios, everybody can find a place to lay. So go Google that if you ain't never been entertained, man.
Wow.
Absolutely.
D Money,
Yeah. All right. Hey, appreciate everybody that tuned in. Once again, want to thank Pam Ward. Want to thank her husband, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
thank D Floyd for giving her a pass tonight. I appreciate you, homeboy. Yeah, because so we had worked that out. All right. Thank you all. Thank you too,
Yes.
man, for all the help and motivation. We do this each and every Wednesday. We keep it going. Those that are out here. It's opening up. I'm seeing clubs opening. I'm seeing my DJ brothers more on the sets. I'm seeing more party people go out. Look, we got this vaccine popping. Please keep your mask on. I'm seeing more and more videos with people with less and less masks on. In case you really haven't been paying attention outside the Floyd situation, the numbers are going back up in a lot of areas. and I don't want to be shut back down again. All right, so make sure you stay masked up, stay safe, all that good stuff. Like Nika Ray said, if 2020 ain't tell you nothing, 2021 is definitely trying to remind you with the quickness. Tell somebody you love them. All right, if you got a beef with somebody, squash it, because it ain't really worth it. Trust me, it's not worth it. And all that good stuff there. With that being said, man, until next week, remember, elephant don't fly swise.
Turn your radio up.
Let's go.
Listen to this.
Rest in peace to Scottie Pippen's son.
Turn your radio up, homie. Listen to this.
Remember, the Blend Show is like, whoa.
Listen to this. Turn your radio up, cuz. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Turn your radio up, cuz. Listen to this. Listen to this. Here we go. Hey, they need crank. They need a dog crank. Listen to this, yo. Listen to this. Come on.